Hi guys, my name is Genesis. Welcome back to this channel, and don't forget to subscribe or join our Discord. The link is in the comments. I know I've been lost, but as you can see, I've been trying to work on myself and put in some work. You know, sometimes you have to go outside and touch some grass, bro. You don't have to stay on your phone or stay in your room and all that stuff. You know, go outside, check out on some people, check out on some friends, and see life, bro. Stop staying inside your room and thinking that it's there is a way that staying inside your room sometimes confuses you or even gets to your mind. So that's why I normally encourage, like, hey, go outside sometimes, go to some nice cafe around you, grab some coffee, and it helps to refresh your mind. That's something that I normally do since I work online. So most times I'm inside my room, and whenever everything feels like foggy or confused, I normally go outside on the road, maybe take a coffee or just sit around and think about life and all other things, re-strategize. You know, most times you can't think properly when you have your phone, when you have your laptop around and stuff like that. So today what I'm talking about is something called the accountability mirror. I was reading 2 weeks ago. I finished reading this book from the man David Goggins. If you know the book, it's called You Can't Hurt Me, and it's among the few books that I really like. I'm not a reading person, but it's something that I really liked, and maybe you can try it out. And along his journey, David Goggins talks about where one night he looked in the mirror and then he looked at himself with about nearly 300 pounds, and he was like, you are not, you ain't shit. He looked at himself, and he really saw who he was, who he was becoming. Because most times it's so easy to go outside and or just staying online and pretend that we are something important and pretend that we are doing well, we are doing okay. But deep inside, when you look at that mirror, if you have it in your room, you look at it really and take some time, you realize that you're just lying to yourself. And most of us, we don't want to face that reality, to look yourself in the mirror and say that I'm fat, or I have a fat belly, or I'm skinny, or I'm this and that. And it's one thing that I have tried to implement in my self improvement journey. I'm not yet there, I'm not yet that great, but I'm enjoying the self improvement journey where I'm trying to be the best version of myself in all aspects of my life, whether it's about making money, whether it's about going to the gym and getting strong, and working on my relationships with my friends, with my parents, with my family, and all that stuff, because it's all part of who you become. Growing up from an abusive family, from a poor background, I grew up going to the farm like almost half of my life, bro. I just stopped going to the farm maybe a few years ago. It would make me hate myself, hate my parents for sure, and just hate everything around me, which brings you to being depressed, stressed, anxiety, and self-harm thoughts, and all that. You already know my story. So I never took the blame on me. I never took the accountability on me. So every time I would try to blame it all on God. Sometimes I would try to blame it all on my parents. Oh, I'm like this because that's how I grew up. I'm like this because I grew up from the village. My life is messed up because of my parents. My mental health is messed up because of this and that. I can't love anymore. Or I'm afraid of getting heartbroken because my ex did that and did this and that. So I used to blame everything on someone else. And maybe you're doing the same. You're like, oh, I'm poor because my parents were poor. Um, I'm not well mentally because my parents did this and that. My parents hit me or stuff like that. My girlfriend, I'm like this because my last ex-girlfriend this did this and that. Oh, I'm fat because it's because of the food I eat. It's kind of like saying, it's pizza's fault I'm fat. And after watching these great people, Andrew Tate, David Goggins, because they are the most people that inspire me to try and be the best version that I can be, I have realized that it's high time we stop putting the blame on other people. Okay, yes, the things have happened to you. You have had that childhood trauma. You have got that pain, maybe from your girlfriend or from your ex-girlfriend or whatever. And now you know that you have the pain. You know that you have the trauma. So what can you do with it? Because now you know you have it. Instead of to keep blaming other people and time runs out of you, you are 40, you're 30, and you can't do anything about it, then you spread it on to your family. It's that's how it always works. I think most times you're smoking maybe because your father used to smoke. You like hitting people because your parents used to fight, or you grew up when your parents would hit you. That's how I grew up, and now I don't want to be that person. I don't want to maybe take on the behaviors that I grew up seeing in my family to my own family. So guess what I did? I'm taking accountability of everything that happens to me. I'm skinny because of me, not because of my parents or my genes. I'm skinny, or you could formulate all the things you want. I'm fat because of what I eat, what I put into my body. That has to be the way it is. And the moment you stop putting the blame on other people and you start taking accountability of your actions, of everything you do, how you react to different situations, when different things happen to you, just start taking into accountability how you have lost some people, how you have lost some friends, or maybe even your girlfriend. Stop blaming her for whatever happened. Maybe it was your fault. And I broke up with my girlfriend maybe last year, and instead of blaming it on her, oh, maybe she chose another one, or she was cheating on me and all that stuff, I take it upon myself. It is my fault that she left me. Maybe if I was better, or if I was more than how I am right now, she couldn't leave or choose the other guy. So it's all on me. And when you're reading the book You Can't Hurt Me, there is in some of the chapters where David Goggins realizes that in order to move on and be the best version that he wants to be, he goes back and confronts his father, the one that used to punish him, the one that used to beat him, the one who made him how he was, depressed, stressed, with like 300 pounds, fat, just there. He goes back and he confronts him, and he says, I know what happened to you. Maybe your father, or maybe my grandfather used to beat you and all that stuff, and that's why you also put all your hate on us. And one of the lines that David Goggins says is that you were fucked up, but me as a person, I have to fix it. I'm going to fix it. I'm not going to be like you. And that's when he starts taking on the accountability mirror. Look in the mirror, look at yourself, bro. Stop blaming people. Start taking all that pain, all that trauma. Now you know that you have it. So what are you going to do with it? You can try and pretend you don't have it, or maybe even go to therapy sessions take some antidepressants, but all it does is it builds inside you, and who knows whom you might put it on. Might be your girlfriend, might be your wife, might be your kids. And or you could decide to go to the gym. It doesn't only have to be about the gym. I don't want you to cut me long. You could use the pain as fuel to achieve or be a champion in any realm that you want, whether it's sports, athletics, whether it's school, whether it's in the gym, like I already said. You can use the pain, bro. No one goes to the gym and they are just happy or they are smiling. There's always something inside them that takes you there. Now I know all the things I went through, and I'm trying to use all this pain, all this trauma that I went through when I was young, to put it somewhere that I know it is going to turn out positive. And now I have stopped this kind of excuses. Oh, I'm fat, I'm not in a relationship, or I'm skinny because of this and that and that. So it's all my fault. And being your fault doesn't have to be only the bad things, even the good things. But when you make money and you're enjoying life, when you start improving yourself and success starts coming to you, still it's your fault. So it being your fault, taking accountability for everything, it doesn't only mean taking accountability for only the bad things, but even the good things that happen to you. They happen to you because of the hard work that you've been putting in. So today I was only talking about the self accountability, something that you can incorporate in your self-improvement journey, and to cut it short, it only means taking the blame for everything that happened to you, everything. And looking at yourself in the mirror, look at yourself in the mirror even right now, and ask yourself, if you were a girl, or even if you were any other person, if you would choose you right now, how you look like. Would you choose yourself if you had to go, let's say, like on an auction? Would you buy yourself? Would you say, I'm buying this with the body that you have right now? Would you, if you were given a chance to build a character or build up someone like in a video game, would you choose yourself of the skills you have right now? If you are looking for someone skillful, someone competent, would you choose yourself? And most of you, the answer is no, because even to me right now, I wouldn't choose myself, because I know I still have much more potential that I haven't explored. But that's why this journey is important, and I'm taking it step by step. Alright guys, my name is Genesis, and don't forget to subscribe. Like I said in the beginning, if you're looking for a positive Discord of like-minded people who are trying to escape the matrix, people who are on self-improvement journeys, and they are mostly teens or around 20s like me, then don't forget to join our Discord. See you there.